Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Factorio. This is the A New Beginning campaign. Just finished logistics. Let's knock out steel, so we can maybe even avoid using this tool for too much longer. Not a big fan of these tools. I like the good tools. Okay, we, oops. Almost have some iron processing ready to go. In order to get this started, we're going to need to do quite a bit more power production. Not projection. Jeez, what am I thinking of EU for? Power production is what I meant to say if I didn't. Need some more electrical cables. Let's make sure that science is good. That's the main thing. Not enough iron in there. Let's give it half the iron. You're good now, yep. Let's throw some fuel in the boilers. Grab our copper. And we need wood. That is the shortage, actually. Alright, well, let's go find some trees. It's not a normal... It's a very unusual problem. Having no trees, no wood. I was almost sure that we were just out of copper, but I was wrong. Okay, so we'll get these things hooked up. And then all we need to do now is get at least 2 electric mining drills. We'll bring the coal from down here, or from up here rather. And we'll get some iron going over. Let's do 3 of them. One for the coal and 2 for the iron. Okay, so coal will come down and go right down the center. Get that hooked up. There's our fuel. We'll keep this thing going for just a little bit longer, because I like to have at least a little bit of coal, a little bit of fuel in reserve, in case I need it. And then over here, actually I don't think I needed that, did I? Chew here and here. Unfortunately, the coal is kind of not in the right spot. But we did get logistics. So we can do underground belt now, right? Perfect. Okay, next research will be, I guess we're doing turrets. Got a little bit of power over here. Just a little bit, not a lot. You know, a reasonable amount of power. I'm gonna need more transport belts, so there's 75% of my iron. You can take 75% of whatever's left. Fuel seems fine up here. Actually, it's kind of low. And I'm out. We'll top this thing off. Yeah, that thing will run for a long time now. And we need fuel for those. Okay, but we do have iron coming out. Now, the only drawback to this layout right now is that it will prioritize one side. So we're going to want to do a splitter, and this is the first time I've really started using these things. This is going to be called, this is a load balancer. Very simple little setup where you just go 1, and then the side that it's not on is the one that makes a little curve. And that just balances it. Regardless of how much is coming in on either side, it'll just guarantee that this is a balanced load. So if we clear that out, it'll be perfectly balanced on both sides of the track. So I used to avoid these linear setups like this because I liked it to be processed on both sides so that it was going to load balance equally on the output, but this way you can just do a straight line. And notice how we have like no underground belt here. If the iron had just coincidentally been on this side, then we wouldn't even need an underground belt there. It's just very simple. There's no underground belts anywhere. It's very easy to make, and it's quite good, quite efficient. Okay, we got turrets. Let's go ahead and do. We're almost ready for green science, and I am not close enough to make that happen. Looks like we might be running into some power issues, maybe? Yes, we are. It's time to upgrade the power capacity. I think we'll go up to 5 steam engines now. So we've got a need for a little bit more iron. We'll keep this personal iron supply going for a little bit longer. But then eventually we will switch over to just using this thing. Okay, so we have 1 plus 2 plus 2 more. So if the fuel's going to go this way, I think we do power down here. Actually, no, I want the fuel. We're going to do this. We're going to actually make the fuel come from further down. That way we can do our boiler layout over here, and we'll just make it right off this track. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Perfect. I may have overbuilt them then. And then we'll just run some electrical poles right here. Make sure you're good. Got plenty. A little bit more iron here. I feel like I want the... Yeah, this is fine. This will work out. It's okay. Just build another pipe. Or another pump, whatever they're called. I lost count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Normally I use the burner inserters, but this is the lazy way of doing it, and it's the way we're going to do it. I do think burner inserters are still superior. I know I've said it multiple times, but... And the reason being that they will work even after power is out. So if fuel somehow does get back on the line, you won't have any power issues. Now where do we want the actual energy line to be? I guess we'll just put it like right here. That's 4. We'll need 1 more underground pipe, plus a couple extra spare pipe. We'll need to reroute the coal. My idea here is there's going to be a square. I do like the fuel loop still. And we'll have the fuel merge in here. Okay, we are ready to redirect it. Might be a bit circuitous, but I think it's okay. And also gave us a little bit of fuel we can throw around into our personal iron smelting. And when I say personal, I mean it's all for the factory. It's just that I get to control where it goes. More transport belt would be nice. We are not really doing that great on smelting. Or, sorry, on science production. That should bring those online as soon as the fuel gets there. Let's go ahead and, why don't we just make it go straight to 10? Now that these are operational, I can just disconnect this one. It won't be symmetrical, but we could fit another one here. That's 5. Let's go ahead and we'll do... There's enough space here for more. That'll be our first 10. And I think we're ready to get quite a bit more fuel being produced. Let's finally shut this down. Now we have the... Once the fuel gets to the power, I don't really feel the need to have coal being produced into my inventory. But I do like to have excess numbers of miners on the fuel. I'd rather have them shut down than have too little. Okay, only thing we need to do now to make sure that that little system is good is complete the complete the fuel loop. Don't worry, the main bus concept is coming soon to a theater near you. Not too worried about that copper supply since there's a whole bunch all over the place. We'll tap into it when we need to. I might even just bring the copper from up there. Keep these two unused for now. There goes all of our fuel. And again, because we started with the larger, biter area, like the larger map, I don't think we have to worry about being attacked for quite a bit. We can do quite a bit of research. Get armor crafting out of the way. Use some more transport belts. Let's throw some iron on there. Now, I don't have a buffer for iron production right now, but we do have... Well, we kind of have a buffer. We've got a buffer in this long belt. It's almost the same thing as having a chest. It just can't store quite as much. But it does buffer. We also have a little bit of buffer storage in the actual smelters down here. So we actually have iron processing capability for 4 electric miners. Let's shut down half of this setup. Start shifting over towards the assembly lines. Okay, that is good, because these still require a lot of attention. Next thing is probably to hook up some copper. Go ahead and do that right in the center. Try to consume this patch at a relatively equal rate. Keep it running for a long time. Copper can come that way, and then it's going to need to merge in right above here. We're going to need some more underground belt. This layout that I'm going to be using is going to require a lot of splitters and quite a few underground belt. Okay, armor crafting's done. Let's do armor crafting 2. We really need to get the main bus layout started, though, because I am fast completing all of the red science. If we don't get some going soon, get the thing started, then I'm gonna not be able to do any science for a while. Still, to get all the science done in 2 videos is not bad. Let's set up the red half of this processing area. There's that. Right around here, we'll do a load balancer for the copper. So to do that, we just put our inserter, say, where would it be? This takes a total of 4 tiles, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can put it there. We'll need to put an underground belt here. That gives us the space that we need. There's the load balancer for copper. Let's grab some. We're going to need 8 more long-handed inserters. 16 more regular inserters. I needed that extra electrical cable too. Okay, but we are almost there. You need iron. Science is done. It's stopped. Let's give you also that copper. And I need a bunch more transport belt, please. Oh, I never did hook up the iron. Or the copper, rather. Oh, well, it doesn't even really matter. It's not set up yet. You see how easy this layout is? I mean, I really like just how convenient it is. It doesn't even require much resources. Or many resources, I guess would be more appropriate English. And, yeah. Alright, I'm going to take a break here. And then in the next video, we're going to take these resources over and we'll start making our main bus over here. We're going to ignore the stone and we're just going to build it here. Big, huge area available. And it's going to be awesome. Cool. So thanks for watching, everyone. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. See you soon.